certification denied.
Right now signing on
Right.
for Maricopa County, and I also signed.
Oh, God. Thank you.
Right, thank you.
Thank you so
for
much.
doing that. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, wait, what did this lady say?
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Thank you for doing that. We appreciate
Let me get a picture of it, too.
We got it. We'll send it to you. We'll send it to you.
That was my Secretary of State for the Maricopa County election.
Okay. So Kelly told me that I said, how about you call Dr. Stevens in Massachusetts, the guy that ran.
Thank you very much.
You're the man.
Sorry.
Having one of each party still watching over.
This is the one from the
I can hold my phone still enough.
Secretary of State. Forgive me, sir. This was an audit we did of all the election votes.
Hold it right there. I almost got my stuff ready.
Well, then I got the second one. You ready? What they did is they did a logics and accuracy test of the voting systems by running actual ballots. First they did the election day ballots, the November 3rd ballots, and we tested those machines. And then we tested the early ballots on the Maricopa County machines, testing the logic of the software and the accuracy comparing the vote on the machines as well as what was tabulated through the computers.
Okay.
Yeah, so what we're saying is that although it appears that the votes from the ballots match what the software tabulated, we're sending a message to the Board of Supervisors that we have too many reports of things that went on there, irregularities, and you haven't been inclined to do anything about it, like have an investigation, how about an audit, how about a manual recount? So we just denied your certification. In your, whatever, you know. I mean, oh, you're recording it, I'm sorry. I'm saying we're
It's
looking,
okay.
We're looking for them to take action.
A little colorful language is called for at this point.
So I'm her bodyguard, lawyer, and whatever else. She dragged me down here on my birthday.
Honeydew.
On your birthday.
That's my
birthday.
birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Oh, it's your birthday? Happy
Yeah,
birthday.
Thank you. But our Cox cable pipe was cut.
Wow.
You wonder what happened there.
Yeah.
So we
No
haven't had
coincidences.
we haven't had internet. Right. No coincidence. So we didn't have service. So we had to rely upon no cable TV, no internet, just phones. Had to borrow laptops late at night.
Wow.
All right. But you get a copy of what she filed, and you tell me if we're not right on.
Yeah.
We got reports of it happening here.
Yeah. Exactly. I know. I saw the videos too.
So we don't have
where
affidavit.
they
When
said
you
that
review
the
that,
Sharpie thing is real too. That
The
they
Sharpie
even
thing-
said there's video from the election people that said that you had to use a black or blue ball pen and not using a Sharpie specifically.
yeah, two things with the Sharpies. One is the elections department didn't realize that on the early ballots that went out, the envelope, and in the instructions, it tells you it's okay to use Sharpies. Yeah, they forgot to take it off. The other problem
It
is
didn't say that on my ballot. I remember.
no,
because
on
I
the
remember
instruction on the
thinking-
instructions.
Yeah, it didn't
Okay.
when I went
They didn't
early.
take- it was-
I decided to vote early in a church. I felt that was the
So did
safest
I.
place. I
But
was
what they
like, you know, if you want to be a crud.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
There are two different types of paper between the early ballots and then the election day ballots, even the day or two before that went in the white envelope.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Different textures. The other problem is even with the ballpoint pens, there's a problem with the tabulators, the Dominion machines,
Yeah.
where depending upon the ink and the wetness of the ink, it affects the reading. And it builds up like we don't wash our hair and all the crap builds
Sure.
up. It builds up and it causes distortions. And you don't know how the program is set to default if that happens.
Okay. Right. Right.
And what about the signatures? Did you guys look at that today with the machine? With those, how do we know what
We
those
didn't
were
have
really
that.
set at?
If
Like,
you
was
got
it
to
different
read.
than other states?
You
or-
got to read the 9-pager. It's a good
Okay.
story. You got to read it. Get it from
And
Janine. It's
Yeah,
on the
that's
bottom
who's
of.
on the bottom of that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
She's
get a good picture of that.
She's
with
a
Sharpie
comms
when he
person.
leaves. Okay.
Yeah, she's a comms person. Ask her to get a copy of what Linda sent to the BOS, the Board of Supervisors.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
we had like 6 different categories of problems with these signatures. Right? including, remember, a lot because of the COVID scare. That was part of the perfect storm.
Yeah.
Scare people not to come down to work here, scare people not to want to vote in person,
Right.
okay, and create, overwhelm the system. It sounds cloud and pivot. They overwhelm the system with perfect storm, and then you have a software system that nobody understands. It was designed for what? For what? South American countries, with the backing of the CIA, they will elect Maduro, Chavez. You got it.
Yeah.
And then it was not allowed in the country
Right.
until Obama.
Yeah.
And they allowed it to be.
2012.
You got it.
Yeah.
She's on the same. I missed it today, but I missed it because populist.press news. It's the new Drudge. Okay.
So it's your opinion, though, that there should be a full audit of the count at
No.
this point? No?
No. What got us here is an executive board made up of people elected to office in the Maricopa County Party, and they met on Sunday, and they put together a resolution calling on the Board of Supervisors to conduct a targeted investigation. I mean, we have all these reports, right?
Right.
And it's all dealing with people working there.
Right.
A lot of those people have been talking to you, or they've been filing challenges, but they don't know what's going on. We need people to talk to them. Okay? Who can quickly talk to people in an hour interview asking, by the way, where did you work in there? When did you work? Okay. Do you have any personal knowledge or first-hand experience with any irregularity? Tell me your story. Boom.
Right.
I'm sorry, the county attorney's got like 900 lawyers. The attorney general's got like 1,000 lawyers. Well, send over like 500 lawyers. You got 500 temporary and full-time employees. See, 1,000 lawyers, 500. It shouldn't take long, right?
Right.
Let's find out what the irregularities were. Get them through. Get them through.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to check those things. Okay. So you got to do the whole process. So you do the signatures and you find out which ballots are legal. I mean, those 40,000 ballots that came in that were single shots for Biden, they were single shots. They were single shots. They only voted for Biden, nobody else.
Were those on the
Up to 40,000 statewide. I don't know how many were here. Right? So you think to yourself, the most important election of our time, supposedly.
And they only vote for one.
You got 4 key races: president, Senate, and the marijuana and education proposition. I mean, most people have an opinion one way or the other, right?
Right.
Why would you single shot?
Yeah, they say the average is like only 3%.
That's an anomaly.
Yeah, I'm trying to imagine how many Biden voters would actually not vote on the marijuana initiative. You know what I mean?
Yeah, or Bernie voted.
Like even if they don't care about politics, they're going to care about weed.
But mysteriously, a lot of votes that, again, reported, we don't know, we want them checked out, that came in were just envelopes.
Right.
Huh.
And then you want to find out were those on different
they went-
paper as
and
well
they
as
went-
the other ones.
And they went
too.
through.
Yeah.
And it was a scribble.
That's bizarre.
So that's the reason for the audit, to find the legal votes. Once you know how many legal votes you have, then you do the manual recount. So investigation to find out the irregularities, and then the audit, then the manual count. So it's like putting things into a funnel. You start
Right.
with this mass, you find out what you're looking for, then look for it, and then what you got left, then you count them. You can count. You can do it in 8 to 10 days. So you do this.
Yeah.
And if you can't do it in time, don't cert. The next part is, you can't get it done, you can't get it done in time, don't certify it.
Right.
What's the worst thing that can happen if they don't certify it?
Legislators choose.
Yes, under Article 2 of the Constitution, the legislature has sole power. You know, we just have to do one thing. We have to call every state legislature, and if they don't have one, get them a constitution, and tell them, Article 2 of the Constitution, they didn't delegate anything to you. The founders gave you the power.
Right.
Just because you handed it down to the counties and the states to do something, you can take it back.
And it's
Do
been
your
done
job.
before twice.
Yes! Do your job. You got to educate these people.
Yes.
That's all about education.
Glad to meet you through the Berlin Wall.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
So please take people who know martial arts or know how to throw a punch.
You didn't hear this from me, but you can't. You don't want to show your weapons because it looks like you're.
Oh, you can't. It's DC.
Yeah, in DC, yeah, that's the only reason they get away with it.
And remember, most of the employees in there are just like us. They're just doing a job.
They don't have a reason to be here.
Cool.
they're the chairman of other counties. They wouldn't have a reason to speak.
But they were supporting everything. We're supporting each
Oh
other.
yeah, I've talked to every one of them, and the ones that are on the Dominion software system, they said they will not sign off on it. If they had Dominion in their counties, they would not sign off on it. So I've got approval of all 14 other counties.
Your name was Bob,
I'm
and
Bob.
what was your position?
I'm with her.
He's the bodyguard.
I'm the bodyguard.
He's the bodyguard.
And what was her position?
Chairwoman of the Maricopa County Republican Party.
All right.
She became that last Tuesday night at 11 o'clock.
Thank you
Wow.
both.
Thank you
Thank
for
you
your
both
service,
for
You were
talking
sent
to
by
us.
God.
I really appreciate any kind of transparency right now, like because there's
There
none.
hasn't been any on the Republican or Democratic side.
That's right.
Right? Yeah.
And get a hold of that affidavit. They're making
I
bits
will.
and pieces of it, and they have the video on it, but I haven't seen the full affidavit.
Oh, sorry to interrupt. Thank you.
You are very welcome.
Yes, thank you.
Good work.
Thank you guys.
Trying.
We'll pray for you guys.
Call you. Thank you.
We do a lot of
appreciate
that
you.
out here, so.
Good. Thank you. Take care. Be
Yes.
careful
Thank you.
out here.
I'll tell you what, I'm so, I've only been here for 3 years in Arizona, but I'm so, pissed off about it. I'm fine.
I could use a few stronger words than that.
Right.
I'm fine.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna do that
Well,
too.
since I'm being recorded, I can't say what I want to say. But
I could turn it off for a second here.
12 seconds later.
Platform, I believe in what we're trying to do. There's just a few people who are trying to nix the system and trying to get by using their power, and we need to have total transparency with everything.
Absolutely.
I agree.
Ready, sire? My chief
I'm ready.
cook and bottle washer. I just call myself the chief janitor right now. I'm not the chairman. I just am trying to stay here to clean up the
I was
mess.
saying, you're trying to clean up the mess.
Clean up the mess. And I'm running for hopeful re-election in January. So I just need the help of anybody that
Any PCs?
any
let us know.
PCs can vote.
Awesome. Like I said, I had a lady talking to me about it, and I was talking last night, so I'm definitely considering doing that too.
Well, there's a couple in the conference group or conference call that we do every night that are one from Tucson. I'll let them know tonight.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Oh, are you
Right.
on that
Thank
call
you.
with
God
Veronica?
bless.
God bless you.
No,
too.
or the one that Veronica's on, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Make a better way, make a better place. So if you're interested in signing up, and what I ask is that you comment on his plays, you tweet, like, follow, subscribe. And that you subscribe, you like, you follow. I highly recommend if you're interested, subscribe, like, follow.
The vote for Trump was what? How much was he down?
11.
11,000.
Yeah. Well, I think it's like 10,000
It
last
doesn't
I
matter. I'm
checked.
saying
Yeah.
that's not much. That's not much.
Yeah, no.
If you look at with how many here watch War Room Pandemic?
I do.
Brandon? Okay.
Yep.
So Steve told me to get off my butt and do something, and her too. That's what we're doing.
We do not believe you, Kelly! Did you take kickbacks? Did you take kickbacks, Kelly Ward? The NSA has everything, Kelly!